because like how everyone can like hear us and stuff. He's like, he just says like it's so weird. We're just like just talking randomly, just doing weird stuff, and then all of a sudden, it's just like, oh hey,
welcome to the show.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though, you know. It kind of gives, it's kind of like a behind the scenes.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just real life. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Or is it bad production value, but not
Totally that one. It's totally that one. I just don't own it.
So.
I think it's all a perception of art.
Yeah.
Go to my channel.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Do the thing with the stuff. Make sure everything's muted. No, YouTube. I don't need to watch. I Am a Simulation. I'm trying to watch my channel.
Yeah, sure.
There we go. There's that going. There's this going. Are we here? We are here. Alright, so they're doing this thingy. Interact as me, not Griffmore. Share around. Share now public. Share to a group. That. I fucked up somewhere. Right up.
Oh, again?
Always. If something's not fucked up, it's not a Griffcast.
Again, I guess we're just coming back to the, you know, the low budget production value.
You're talking about we never left that.
I'm just saying we're circling back to just showing off the good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. All right. To be it's like it won't hold the shape right. It's like getting a little too scraggly. Totally looking like a real neck bird now.
Yep.
All right, let me know when y'all are ready.
Well, anytime, man.
All right. Everybody else good?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Oh, fuck. I had a fact or a thingy. Forgot what it was going to be. Oh. All right, here we go. And we are live. Hello, welcome to Griffcast, episode 44. I'm your host and King Neckbeard, Griffmore. This is, I done fucked this all up. Let me back at, all right. Hello, welcome to Griffcast, episode 44, the Mature Nerdy Podcast for Immature People, the show where we talk about any and all things nerd, from video games, music, where the hell, movies. All right, let's just, on with the show. Let's do it.
Let's just begin.
I'm good. I'm done. It's been a long day.
You don't have you don't like keep like a script in front of you?
No, not anymore.
Little
Like,
sticky
I thought-
note.
Yeah,
man,
I
it's just
used
like a little
to.
sticky note.
I used to, and I'm like,
Sounds
yeah,
like
I got this, and I threw it away, and now I regret everything in my life.
Sounds like you need to dig in the trash and bring it back out.
It's gonna be a little bit further than digging the trash, buddy. I've been without it for like a month now. Oh, hell. So it's been going. No, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna let you guys take over. I'm just gonna go take a nap. I mean, the rate I'm going. I can't talk. I can't
Fine
do
with
my
me.
intro right. Alright. Everybody good?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm Gucci.
Yeah. Everything's as good as it can be.
Oh, man. So, God, what am I doing this? I ain't been doing nothing this week. Yeah, nothing at all. Like, I haven't been playing nothing. I haven't been watching nothing. I just basically been like trying to like set up for different things that are going to be happening. But, yeah, no. I ain't been doing nothing.
Nothing spectacular.
Well,
No. I got some cool shit in the mail, but besides that, nah.
mhm.
Like, any of you,
Okay.
have any of you guys done anything with tabletops before? Like Dungeons and
No.
Dragons, Pathfinder, anything like that?
No,
So-
no, I can't say I have.
All right, so you guys know like standard miniatures, right?
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's one I had designed for a while ago. But so there's a website called HeroForge.com where you can make custom miniatures. And they're doing this new thing where you can have them printed on vinyl. And they look sharp as hell. Like,
Oh,
Oh,
that's dope.
so,
That's
That's
pretty
dope.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
so I got that one. I got a handful of these damn things, but see if it'll focus. Focus. There it goes.
Mm.
Hey, that's actually pretty dope.
That is,
It is.
yeah.
Right. Here's a Zabrak sniper I'm going to be playing in a Star Wars game here coming up soon. All right, focus. Focus.
I'm trying. My eyes can't do it.
Like, I mean,
There it is. It's pretty cool. Does he have like a boogie hanging out of his nose?
he's got a cigar.
It's a scar. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
face scar. Okay.
Cigar.
Well, I thought it was
Cigar.
a boogie. Thought it was a boogie. It's like, man, you got a passenger hanging, bro.
May as well be. But, yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. Got those going. I got some crazy big old pieces for tabletop, like terrain going on the printer. I got one printer doing that. Everything's over there, so I'm not going to go get it. Maybe next time I'll be a little bit more prepared and have it over here. If I don't actually leave it where I actually play the games at. But besides that, not too much. Working, studying,
Studying and working.
studying and working. Yeah, great
I-
times.
The,
Haven't really been doing a
and-
whole lot myself either, as far as games or anything, but been working on that music more. Got my SoundCloud up and started.
Yes, sir. Seen that.
For anyone else listening who has a SoundCloud, if you're interested in checking out my stuff, my artist name is No Affiliation. No crazy spelling to that or anything.
Which
so
is
you can
kind
check
of
it out
genius.
and-
I like that.
Just tell me what you think. Well, I think for anybody who knows me personally, like a lot of people who have known me for a long time, when I told them that's what my name was going to be, they're like, oddly enough, that kind of fits you. And I was like, well, good. It should. Because I want something that doesn't truly define me in any way, because I don't feel like my music is a very defined thing right now, because I don't know, I like making a bunch of different specific things, but they're very specific to me and just, what I like to hear.
Yeah. And TCP's over
Well,
there
no.
playing Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah. I mean, of course I turned it off. For the for the cast. Had to. But yeah, man, Ghostwire Tokyo was a surprise hit, man. It was very like I kept seeing trailers for it and everything. I was like, nah, that doesn't look like me. No, I'm not gonna touch it. And I started playing it. I rented it and I played it. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go buy this. And then Epic Games was like, yo, we have it 35% off. I was like, okay. And they're like, here's a 25% off coupon. And I was like, oh, I guess
Oh,
it is. Button press. There we go.
Oh, dear.
Really happening now.
Yeah. So I was like, damn. And now I'm deep in that game because it's by the same team that made Prey. You know, and Prey was like, you know, when they made Prey, they were like trying to make it like, you know, like Bioshock. So it's really similar to those type of games if you like playing them. But it's open world, so it's really nice.
Interesting.
You know, open world was pretty cool. You know, get to wander around, you know, Tokyo, which is pretty cool. And there's no people, which is also really nice. But you do have like you know, side quests for, you know, with annoying spirits like I can't sleep, help me sleep. I'm like, oh, fine, I'll go kill this demon so if, you know, a dead person's spirit can go sleep. Fine.
Oh,
No, it's pretty cool. And the
These
abilities,
tasks.
the abilities you have are pretty cool. Like you can like jump from rooftops and just like soar for a little bit to get to the next rooftop. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. I've been eyeballing that one for a while. It might be a while though, but probably a couple of weeks, because we got the new season for Destiny starts on Tuesday, and then the end of June, I think it's June 30th, the Outriders expansion comes out, and that looks so good. It actually looks like there's more in the expansion than there is in the core game. So I'm gonna be jumping on that.
Interesting.
Just as an FYI, it is thundering and lightning here.
Yeah, it is here too.
If I randomly freeze, then you know what happened.
Yeah, same thing here. Like, if the show goes dark, our power's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a huge storm just pass over me.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather app, and it is inbound. Yep,
Yeah, it's coming your
starting-
way. It is coming your way.
starting now.
Yeah,
I haven't really
thunderstorms.
been.
And... What's up?
I was gonna say I haven't really been doing a whole lot of video games. I've actually been doing a lot of video editing.
Yeah.
Um.
I've been watching a lot of your clips. Some of them are funny as shit.
Yeah. So, the next one I got is hilarious. So I've been working on video clips, and actually I've been trying to learn Adobe After Effects.
Oh, nice.
So that's just been doing that. Then I want to kind of start creating a little bit more. And I kind of started video editing, kind of like as a, hey, I'm trying to save money so I can make my own clips, and kind of fell in love with it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we might talk about something with that later. But this is weird because, like, since I'm using my phone as my camera, I'm getting notifications and I can't check them. So there's a little bit of a drawback, but it's better for the show because I'm not sitting here going, you know.
You might put it on. You can put it on Do Not Disturb.
I can, but you know, so like, you know, came with the watch, but like, what's going on the phone's not popping up on the watch. I'm like, anyway, being all like,
Not working the way you wanted to.
What type of phone do you have?
I just got the
S22.
yeah, S22 Ultra.
Okay, yeah.
So
I mean, like, so it's Android, right?
yeah, I don't do
Have you,
iPhone.
have you paired it to your computer yet?
I have not.
You just, you know, check all your notifications off on your computer, and then
That'd
you know
the
while
way it
you're
goes.
using your phone and texting people. That's what I do.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, this is like
my computer's got
no
enough
need for
going on.
fun.
My computer's got enough going on. I'm about to hook up my third monitor just so I can have like all my proper screens up and running for, you know, for the show. But all right, let's jump into this. This one this one caught me off guard. So one of the, I guess I can look at the actual camera. It's weird because I'm used to my camera being right here, so I can just like look at you guys, look at it. But now my camera's here, so it's throwing me off. So excuse me if I'm not making proper eye contact. So one of the co-creators of Halo, Marcus Leto, he came out and he said, yeah, I'm not sure where the inspiration for the show comes from. Not the Halo I made. He did follow this up later and say he didn't dislike the show. It's just not his Halo. So when you have one of the creators of Halo coming out and saying, "Yeah, no, this ain't what I made," that's kind of a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where they were trying to go with that show. Like as many other people said, it was another sci-fi show, another weird sci-fi show, just with Halo paint.
Yeah. Not when I heard, he broke the cardinal rule in the first episode, I'm just like, yeah, I'm good.
I think after he takes it off in the first episode, he never puts it back on.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
That's a lie. That's a lie because he obviously puts it back on like from time to time, but like I think like 90% of the show he doesn't have his helmet on.
From what I
that's the
understand,
problem, though.
yeah. So what a friend of mine told me who actually watched it, he said you see his ass more than you see his helmet.
There was it had an adult scene, and
Whoa.
some Master Chief booty up in the face. I haven't watched the show since like episode 2. I think I watched episode 2 and I was like, I'm done here.
I don't know.
After breaking the cardinal rule, you're like, you know what? Just I'm not vibing with it.
Yeah.
I heard that some of the best episodes are the episodes without the little girl that he saved. Because I was like, as soon as I saw her and I realized they were like making this show around her, I was like, if she's in this show for more than just the beginning scenes, I'm definitely gonna hate this show. And I think everybody else was on that train. I don't know why she was there. She was just so annoying and just. I love it. I love it how like when they want to like make like I guess like space people kind of look different. They give them like the shittiest haircuts they could think of. Like she had just like a terrible haircut, and I'm like, why are they doing this? And, like all of her people had terrible haircuts.
Because they're future space haircuts. I don't know.
Oh yeah, like the bowl cuts that you normally see.
Yeah, she had like a bowl cut mullet thing, and I was like, what are we doing? Why are we making her look like this? Why did she even agree to look like this? Yeah, and it's in your contract right here. You have to have this terrible haircut. She's like, all right, sign, initial. Let's get rolling. Bring the clippers.
What in the hell?
Oh
You
no!
get,
Oh, did you just try to pair your phone? Yeah, you should have done
No.
it during the show.
I'm getting like 80 million notifications. I'm just like, wait, is somebody trying to join the chat and it's not coming through, but I'm not seeing it. So
80 million notifications.
yep, it's just ping. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? And it's coming through my headset, so it's one of those tabs I have open. Anyway, all right, yeah, no, like I'm take it or leave it. Like I hear it's a decent sci-fi show, but it's not Halo. So take it or leave it. You're never gonna top Firefly.
Oh, dude, man, why do you gotta kick me in the teeth like that, man? Every time, like, I come to terms with like Firefly not being on the air, I'm just like, ugh. I mean, though I was one of the people that I watched Firefly like after it had already been canceled.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. Wait a second.
Why don't they bring that show back, man? Like, especially like how much like it's just like a huge, cult classic show. Why has no one brought it back?
And if you give it enough time, somebody will.
No, because now they wasted too much time and
yeah, like all the actors are. All the actors they're gone.
I'm not talking about those actors. Somebody will recreate it and do a different version of it. That's what they always do, and then they'll ruin it because that's what they do to everything.
Let's not give them more ideas, okay? Okay.
I'm sure
because
thought of it.
If they touch Firefly, you will see fans riot. All right.
Well, wouldn't be the first time, right?
Very true. Very true.
You just gotta get the CEO in there. He's like, I know you guys are upset. I know you don't want us to do this. Trust us, it's gonna work out in the end. It's gonna be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's what they always say.
Yeah, and then they'll talk Nathan Fillion into coming in, and he'll have a cameo in the second episode.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll bang on the whole, he's going to be in it the whole season. And yeah, he'll be in it for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how it'll go. All right, so this next one, I actually thought this was kind of cool. So the U.S. Department of Justice will no longer prosecute good faith hackers. This is actually kind of cool. So, are you guys familiar with good faith hackers?
I used to be. You just have to jog my memory a tiny bit.
So, what a good faith hacker is they will like contact a company, something like that, and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm going to try and hack your system," and
Yeah.
so they on their own, for this is their hobby, is they go in and basically try to hack, like, you know, they'll try to hack Walmart or they'll try to hack Amazon or something. And, you know, if they get in, they tell the company how they got in so they can fix it. You know, good faith hackers are always good, but the fact is that they are hacking illegally, but they're doing it for a good reason.
There's always that gray area.
Yeah, they're penetration testers.
Yeah.
And some companies hire. I know it's a funny word, penetration.
Penetration.
Yeah, some companies hire penetration testers and stuff. Geo has his certified ethical hacker certification.
Does he? Well, I know not who to piss off then.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's one of my best friends, man.
Honestly,
keeping him on the leash so I don't unleash the wrath.
when you think about it, though, I think every company should have somebody like that if they can, because why would you not want somebody like that?
Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly, because, you know, if you don't have those kind of people on your payroll, then you get crap like, you know, a couple years ago when the consumer files got hacked on PlayStation. Or, you know, during this these last few months when Kronos got hacked, and like every company in the under PepsiCo, like their entire payroll got effed over.
Yep.
So, including mine, and they screwed it up, and I almost walked out. Anyway.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, no, it was bad. It was bad. Like, so bad I should not say it publicly because I might be needing to hire legal help.
Are you under an NDA?
No, not yet. I just want to make sure I don't, you know, I don't say anything beforehand.
we should move on. But anyway, yeah, I think that's a good way to get a job. I think people have gotten jobs that way before too. Just like, yo, I hacked your stuff.
Yeah.
Give me a job, please.
I know the Department of Justice actually brings in a few of those people. It's like, we're either going to prosecute you or we're going to hire you, your choice. And it's like, oh, you know, I thought that was blackmail and illegal, but all right.
No, man. Yeah, man. It's just like a catch you if you can. He was doing, you know, check counterfeiting and fraud. But they're like, yeah, man, you're so good at this. Why don't you come work for us?
Yeah.
True story.
All right. So this one was kind of interesting. I didn't think it was coming this early, but
My man, are you good?
Nah.
You're having just a tough day.
Yo, my man is fumbling and stumbling.
I'm struggling today, man. I'm struggling. Like, all right. Anyway, let's bring the Zen back and get back into this. Excitement builds as the new RTX 4090 specs are emerging. So far, they are claiming double the performance of the 3090.
Yeah.
Estimated possible release date is sometime in July, even though there's some people are predicting this fall, and then there's articles saying like, yeah, it could happen this July.
Yeah,
This
some people are
July?
saying,
Yeah.
yeah, they're trying to push it quick. At first, like everyone was thinking like, you know, into quarter or like quarter four, you know.
Yeah,
Now,
that's what I
like,
would think.
And videos just like, yo, we're shooting for quarter three. We're trying to hit July right now. Yeah, they're pushing really fucking hard.
Trying to get
Like,
whatever sales they can.
And
I'm wondering. Go ahead.
no, you're good. I was gonna say like the leaked. Did you all see the picture of the leaked heatsink for the
No.
4090? It was massive. It was like it's like the size of like the 3090 by itself.
Jeez.
It was huge.
So, I'm wondering. All right, so this is something I actually kind of want to bring up with you guys. What is the MSRP going to be on this thing?
Oh, it's gonna
Like-
it's gonna start low though. It's not gonna be as much as you think it is, right? But that's gonna be like for like the Founder Edition MSRP like at launch, and then all the third party cards are gonna come out and just
Yeah.
it's
Well,
gonna
like,
be up there.
so here's something that I'm having an issue with ethically is every new card that comes out, the price goes up.
No, the 3000 series was cheaper than the 2000 series at launch, by like almost like half the price.
Really?
Yeah, for just about all of them.
See, like
I think
I haven't been paying attention to the prices of Nvidia until recently, when I'm just like trying to decide if I want to upgrade a card or not, and I've decided against that and getting a tattoo this year. But yeah, I don't know, well, honestly, because like I'm used to back when it was what was it like the GTX 950 and all that, or the GT 950 or whatever those cards were. Like those cards were like $950, $1,200 coming out, and then now these cards are $2,300. So we're talking about over 100%.
Oh.
I'm here.
I mean,
Okay, so
I missed
don't put anything in Discord chat because it'll pop my phone and freeze my camera.
my bad.
You're good. I definitely need to like shut up. That shouldn't be happening though. That's weird because Discord's not turned on my phone yet. Anywho, but so like I mean, ethically though, can they continuously increase the price as they come out with these? Like,
so you were saying, like,
I mean, we're talking
no,
from like we're at a 100% increase from 5 years ago. No, a little bit longer than that. A little bit longer than that. So like 6, 7, 8 years ago, we're almost at 100% increase on card launch prices. Like, can we ethically continue to raise the price when, we're going to end up in these positions where Sony and Microsoft are going to continue to take the hit for their console prices, just so people aren't going out and buying a PC. You can go right now buy a TV, a brand new console, or this next gen console, and all the peripherals and groceries for 3 weeks or a month or however long for cheaper than you could build a PC.
Okay, yeah, and you're right. I was wrong. So like, I think they were about the same price. So the 2080 was $699 at launch, and the 3080 was $699 at launch.
Okay, so
You're right.
that's actually a lot more reasonable than I thought it was. But still, I mean, it's still expensive.
That was their MSRP, and that was like for like the NVIDIA's Founders Edition. That's not included in like when the third-party makers are creating their cards.
Yeah, like MSI,
and then,
PNY.
Yeah, and what they were unleashing those for, and then like even though like the cards kept coming out at like MSRP, they kept raising the price of the MSRP. So that's why they started getting like so expensive, like especially with shortages, and like they could jack up the price because they wanted to.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Like like even though the price of them is starting to come down, and they're like back to what they said they were gonna be at launch. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know, with fucking people. Shut up. I don't know. It's interesting. Like, it's just one of those those things that crossed my mind the other day. I'm just like, it'd probably be good to bring this up with this group, because like at what point in time, it's like, are we going to hit a point where only like the top 10% of earners in the country can afford to build a gaming PC, or are we going to be spending like $2,500 on a pre-build at Walmart?
Gross.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
I'd rather dumpster dive for scrap pieces and build one myself than buy one of those from Walmart.
I don't know. Have you also factored in inflation here too, like the
that's what I'm trying.
Causing
There's that too, and then here in about a year or two, maybe recession. So, the dollar might not be worth anything here pretty soon. But, that's for a conversation for another day.
Yeah, that's a different story there.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, but they're already claiming double the performance of the 3090. So...
And they claimed that from, going from the 2000 series to the 3000 series.
Yeah, but I'm kind of curious. So, what is that? What's the benchmark for that? Is that 4K 120? Because the 3090 could do 4K 60 FPS, can't it?
The 3090, it can do 4K, 120. It can probably do more than that if it really wanted to. I mean, so I game at 4K, and my 3090, depending on the game, I'm usually averaging about, some games I get 140, 140 and up, and depending on the game, sometimes I just usually say like around 90 or 100.
That's still pretty damn. I'm curious what that's going to be like.
And they say the 3090 can do 8K at 60.
Is there even an 8K monitor in existence yet?
There are 8K displays and TVs. I don't know about like an actual gaming monitor. I don't think they have 8K out. I mean, I'm sure there's probably one out there. You just might not be able to find it, quite as easily as like just searching on Newegg.
Well, it'll be one of those things like right now, like 4K is affordable now, but or like it was a couple years ago, like 4K used to be it's like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a monitor, and now it's like $1,000.
What, for a 4K monitor?
Yeah.
I bought a 4K 60 monitor for like $200.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my second monitor, it's 4K 60. It was like, or it might have been like 300. Like 300.
Still.
Yeah, it's an Acer.
Did you get it on sale or something? Like I haven't seen. Like I'm still seeing like the 1440 75 FPS at like 400, or the 75 hertz at like 400.
I got it. I searched on Amazon. I was like 4K monitor on Amazon, and like this is actually like before like I like did research into like frames per second and hertz and everything, and I just like it was like 4K monitor 60 FPS, like 60 hertz, and I was like, all right, cool. I bought two of them.
What's the refresh rate?
60. I mean, it's not great.
No, I mean like millisecond.
Decent.
Is it 1 millisecond or less?
Oh no, I don't know. I didn't give me all those specs. I don't know. I mean, I don't use it for my actual gaming now though.
All right. Well, I know I'm gonna start getting you
Griff's like
it was on Amazon. It was on Amazon, man. I'm just like, I don't know. It's not like an actual gaming monitor. How do you want me to send it to you? Let's see if I can find it.
Well, all right.
Right.
So, all right. So this next one is going to be more about. This is going to be more one of our theoretical opinion pieces. So, a shall not be named political party is demanding social media platforms take responsibility for its users. This is in obviously reference to over the last weekend. I think this is a horrible idea. I think it's a horrible idea. Personally, I'm thinking that these media platforms should what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they should alert the authorities to conversations like those going on, but it is not their place to police it. I mean, obviously they need to police it within their own guidelines. But, like, if somebody... Nothing about this makes good sense to me. Basically what they're saying is the company should be fined for, like, say if one of your users goes out and does a horrendous act and they say they did that horrendous act, they're going to do that horrendous act on your platform. They are now going to charge or attempt to charge the platform for the act. Does that make sense without dropping all of the trigger words?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that should necessarily fall on the company unless the company chose to enforce that act. That should be purely on the user.
Like over the guy over the last weekend, like they had him, like he was talking about this for weeks. It's like that you need to.
There's a report button for a reason.
Yeah, like they're trying to come after Twitch too. They're They're trying to come after like Twitch, Reddit. No, it's Twitch, 4chan, and Facebook. Like you talked about doing this on all three of those platforms, and they're trying to come after those platforms because they didn't do enough. I'm just like, if they go ahead, because like.
No, I was gonna ask you to start over because I was looking for the monitor. I found it. I sent it to you.
Okay, so the topic is a shall not be named political party is demanding social media platforms to take responsibility for its users.
Dumb.
Yeah. So like we're all on board with the common sense part of this, right? Like just what does
that like entail? So like if Joe Schmo over there says something mean and hurtful, then
no like
and actually acts upon it.
Yeah, the act upon part. Mean and hurtful report button goes away, gets blocked, banned, whatever.
You're talking about people that go on social media and be like, I'm about to go shoot up a school, and then nobody does anything about it.
Yes. So, like the incident over the last weekend that's been all over the news.
I'm actually not familiar with it.
Okay. Guy went in, shot up a grocery store. He actually drove like 2 hours to go shoot up this grocery store. And it was a hate crime, the whole nine. It was like the guy was flat out, it was an evil act, the whole nine. Like, I am not defending him one bit. I'm actually defending the platforms he used to announce he was going to do it. He streamed it on Twitch.
I heard about that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so
And that's just one of the many that actually happen.
Yeah. There's been a lot this last year. There's been a lot of them.
If it's I'm not saying that. I mean, I guess there's a lot of gray area. You shouldn't be able to hold the platform responsible, but I mean, if someone premeditates an act and announces it on a platform, how you gotta hold somebody responsibility to start a probe, a little bit of an investigation and stop it. But I mean, I'm sure there's people that go in there and just want attention.
It's not. What they're trying to do is they're trying to say, it's like, okay, this guy said, he came out, he's like, I'm going to go commit murder. And then, they said, the authorities have all this information. Like, they knew he was going to do it. He said when he was going to do it, and they did nothing. They just let it happen so they could arrest him. So it was kind of like one of those things. Like, there's a little bit of conspiracy behind this one. But anyway, like I said, evil act, absolutely horrible, detestable, but I don't think that the media platforms he used to announce it should be held, should not be held accountable for murder. This guy, like,
I think what we're really trying to say is, like, I mean, he could have picked any platform. He just happened to pick that one. And, any platform technically could have been a victim of this footage being on there. And when it comes to your user basis, I mean, companies like this, like YouTube and stuff, I mean, you really only have so much control of the people that are choosing to get on there because, I mean, anybody can make an account for a lot of these things. There's no real restrictions to it. Even if you're underage, you can do it. I mean, there's nothing holding a lot of people back from being able to just be on the internet. So I mean, it really should fall on the user, but it's, once again, it is a very tricky gray area. But at the same time, I don't think it's that gray.
I mean, you're right. I mean, it's tricky because, like you said, anyone can make an account at any time and then can go live whenever they want at any time, and you can't control what happens live.
Yeah.
It's impossible. That's the whole point of being live.
Yeah, you're right, Element Down. Like that would be something that needs to be alerted to the authorities. Like if you post the address of somebody and saying you're going to go harass them, it should be alerted to the authorities and let the authorities handle it. That is the act of an individual. That is not the act of the company that they're using. One thing I really wish we'd get back to, even especially in our society, is forcing the responsibility onto the individual, not the group that the individual represents, or the platforms that guy used. It's like, just me, but things you could say on the internet, and I'll get canceled next week. I don't know. I am actually really surprised I haven't been canceled yet.
We haven't said anything. I mean, we pushed the line a little bit, but I don't think we've ever said anything that was too.
I was about to say we pushed the envelope. we pushed it
out there,
but we don't never break the seal on it.
Yeah.
Mimic that. I don't want to read that one out loud because it's kind of funny the way you worded it, but it's evil.
I'll read it out loud.
Mimic.
Previous Pew Pew enthusiasts have used every social media site to show off their speed run, but only Parler was ever punished when it was starting to threaten Twitter. Oh man,
Pew pew.
that's rough.
That's.
What does it say about me? Like, oh, never mind. I'm not even gonna. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Don't do
Mimic.
it.
You're gonna get me in trouble. Mimic.
Don't push it. Don't push it.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna move on here. So basically, we're kind of all in the whole common sense thing. Is the individual is the one responsible for the act, regardless of how he did it. He is the one responsible, right? Are we all kind of like on that?
That's just what makes sense.
Yeah.
But so I mean, are we holding the company? Sorry, I know. I guess we kind of like wrapped this topic up. We're trying to hold the company responsible for like the actions, or trying to hold the company responsible for not reporting to the authorities when this was posted.
I can get behind holding them responsible for not reporting it. Obviously though, it's hard for them to monitor millions of users.
Yeah, and it's not really you can build like something. You can't really build like a monitoring, an automated monitoring system on that, because like now you're just like critiquing everyone's free speech, like what is considered an actual threat and what is not. So then you have like to have someone with actual eyes go through and filter through all of these posts.
Yeah, because like if you write an algorithm, there's going to be such a monitored gray area that it has nothing to do with an illegal act. Because like for me, like, hey, what gun are you planning on bringing out to Destiny next season?
Yeah, if the trigger word was gun, then it would pop up for like all kinds of stuff. They would have nothing to do with what they were actually looking for.
Yeah. Or say like you're trying to report a bug. Hey Bungie, when I shoot this guy, nothing happens. Or it's like you are now implicating an act of violence against a thing or a person without actually having an act of violence against a person. So it's like the algorithm would be really sketchy. You would get hundreds of thousands of people getting banned left and right because they were sitting there like they didn't know the proper phrase to say, I'm going to go shoot a bad guy. And
there's no really nice word to word that, talking about fixing bugs or, killing NPCs. People probably be on there like, yo, I'm gonna murder that ass. Really, they're just talking about, getting some kitty.
I mean, these are real life situations you're talking about here.
But indeed, absolutely. Absolutely. But I kind of see exactly where Element Down's talking.
Yeah.
I mean, legit, like, who's to say, what's to stop them from punishing the people that scrolled right past it?
Like,
you have
the next
hundreds
step.
of thousands.
That would be the next step. I mean, you want to talk about a quick way to lock down a society. Anyway,
You were friends with this user. You were friends with this user, so we come. It's like, you know, you're, I guess what, a proxy.
You're an accomplice.
Yeah.
All right, so get on some disappointing. Oh God, a few California clarifying words. I don't think I could speak California. It's not English anymore. Like, how would you like? I plan to, yeah, because like in California, like the definition of alive has changed. The definition of dead has changed. The definition of you can't say gun or firearm or pew pew or anything like that. Like, how would you? I'm gonna have to think about that one. I'll get to you on Wednesday, see if I come up with anything. But all right, anyway. Bad news. Elon Musk may be back out of the Twitter deal due to the CEO of Twitter lying to the SEC about number of actual users to bot ratio. Yeah, because I don't know if... So, according to the CEO of Twitter, their entire user base is only 5% bots. Elon looked into a few people. One, he looked into the President of the United States and found that 50% of his followers are bots. And... Do what?
Oh, that's a lot of bots. It sounds like it's a lot.
And yeah, you're not wrong there. And according to Elon's estimation from just what he was seeing, the number is closer to 20% of all users on Twitter are actually bots. And so he's put a hold on the deal until Twitter can actually prove otherwise. So,
Sense.
Oh, and you already know they gonna move. That's how that dollar. Well, that dollar amount pretty high. They gonna move.
yeah. What was it? It was 44 billion or 64 billion?
69.
Yeah,
Is it 69?
I think it's 69.
It's like,
So they got a little pep in their step. They're like, yo. They talking with the developers like, yo, y'all need to make this happen. Like that check is still, the ink's still wet. You need to make this happen.
I feel like all the people that don't want Elon to buy Twitter are just gonna go out and just start just ravishly making bots. Just making bots
that'd be
endlessly.
funny. That would be funny.
Like the entire user base for Twitter is about to just double because they're about to create so many damn bots. No, I don't want him to buy Twitter. Make as many bots as you can.
Well, it's a lot of the people that didn't want him to buy Twitter left the platform because he was planning on buying Twitter. So, but you know, they'll come right back when they hear he might put a stop to it, and they'll be like, "I'm coming back."
Reactivate my account.
Yeah, half of them went to TikTok.
30 days.
All right, so this one I thought was
Only a
kind of
matter
fun.
of time.
Yeah, this one I thought was kind of fun. So Epic plans to release the Unreal Editor for Fortnite to compete with Roblox. That's actually kind of cool. Like they're going to bust out the Fortnite engine for people to go and make their own games and their own modes and everything like that. So you can go build and play and have fun with it to compete with Roblox. That's actually kind of cool. Like I could totally see the Unreal Engine like topping charts on Twitch just to see this insanity that people come up with.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of like the next level Minecraft when you think about it.
Yeah.
Being able to just construct anything you want and just live in this world where you can literally shape it to your every, will and whim.
Yeah. Like you'll be able to like go in there and say like, "Hey, I'm going to come up with a form of hide and seek in this video game mode." You can do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys have looked at anything with Roblox. I had to look into it a little bit because my daughter's been playing. But she does some of like the hide and seek ones, or like I'm gonna go be a firefighter kind of stuff. Like all these games that she can actually comprehend, and Like some of them are really cool. I'm just, I gotta watch out for it. I'm just glad she doesn't know how to interact with other people yet, because people, internet.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can't trust anybody.
Yeah, especially when you have a 4-year-old daughter. But she has fun with it, and something I guess that would be a little bit more advanced later on down the road. That would be cool. I can totally get behind that. That the Unreal Engine is just getting more insane every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm still waiting to see. Has anything been released yet on the Unreal 5 engine?
Yeah, they released it.
Oh, no, they released the engine. Has anything been released
Yeah.
on it yet?
Oh, has anybody? No, I think the first game that's gonna be running on it. What is the first game that's gonna be running on it?
Is it Forspoken?
I want to say Forspoken, but also Forspoken doesn't. I'm not saying Forspoken looks bad, but it also doesn't look that good from other things that I've seen about.
Like there's definitely like an indie grainy feel to that. That's a good way. But I mean, all right, we're in shoot the shit mode here. All right. I don't know, I'm trying to think of. Did Forza use the 5 or did he use 4?
God damn it! No, because Unreal Engine 5 wasn't released by the time Forza 5 came out. So Redfall, Stalker 2, Sinuous Hellblade 2.
No, those are out yet.
Why does no one use dark mode anymore, man? Nobody uses fucking dark mode. I'm sitting here gonna blind myself as I go through articles. It's...
You can set everything on the computer to dark mode, regardless of the website.
Yeah, I know. Like I can. Well, you can do dark mode for like your computer, but that the website won't be in dark mode. And I know there's a way in Google to force dark mode. I just don't turn it on a lot because sometimes like I can't. Because some things like will actually like be hidden because like it won't change everything. So then some things you won't be able to see because it's forced in dark mode. But the images aren't really there for it. So
I'm glad to see
I don't turn it
Redfall's
on that
using
much.
it. I'm still really curious about Redfall.
Yeah. So Redfall, Stalker 2, Sinuous Hellblade 2, Black Myth, Wukong. Oh, that game looked dope. That game did look good. Like the.
I can't remember it.
I feel like there was more stuff, man. There's Mass Effect 5 coming. Oh, and the Callisto Protocol is using it. Dude, I'm so excited for Callisto Protocol and Dead Space remake.
Oh yeah, the Dead Space remake. Yeah.
I don't think the Dead Space remake is using Unreal 5.
I was about to say it's like that would be.
I'm just saying I'm excited for Dead Space 5 or Dead Space remake.
How you do it? I don't know how you do it.
What's up?
He can't do the scary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Anyway. All right. You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
There's a new Bioshock game? Oh, I didn't know there was a new Bioshock game.
Is there?
Yeah, it's gonna be using Unreal Engine 5 too. I I was talking to my girl about this the other day because she loves Bioshock, and I think they're making a reboot game. It's not Bioshock 5, and it's also not Bioshock 1 remade. I think it's like a
prequel,
kind of like how they're doing Saints Row. They're doing a reboot. It's a new original story, but still using the OG name.
Hey, Wild, you would probably know this. Where do you go to download the software for the Elite Series 2 controller?
The Xbox. Yeah, you should be able to just. No, you do it on the Microsoft Store.
Okay. Because it's like I can't find it on any website or anything like that. I'm just like, because I'm trying to. So I'm having this. Me and my first world problems here. I'm trying to like remap my controller for Destiny because a lot of the buttons are double bound. So like your slide and your class ability are bound to the same button naturally. So like your crouch, slide, and your class ability are all bound to the same button. So it's push to slide while you're running, and then there's crouch while not running, and then if you push and hold, you use your class ability. So I wanted to separate that out a bit. Because I actually went into a mouse and keyboard and tried that for a little bit, and when you hit the hotkey for it, it's instant. So, and I can't tell you how many times I'll be on my Titan, and I see something coming, and I'm like, I'm going to drop my barricade right here, so I survive this. And I drop my barricade, and the missile or whatever is coming at me is on my side of the barricade by the time it drops. So that has happened more times than I ever want to admit, and like I want to be able to like flip that around so I can just like I did find out I remapped it to double punch, so that way it still happens instantly, but it's double punch. I was thinking about trying to do it to one of the paddles. The other thing that drives me insane is if you have a ranged melee attack. So like on the Titan we have the throwing hammer. On the Titan you have the throwing hammer. On the Warlock, if you do shoot the little fireball out. What else is there? The Warlock Stasis, where you like pull out the wizard staff and poke somebody with it. If anything is too close to you, you'll do a standard melee. And it won't actually proc your powered melee attack unless they're past your natural melee point. But you could turn that off and have it to where you set your powered melee and your unpowered melee to the same button. And so you will actually do your powered melee, and also if your powered melee isn't charged, it'll do your regular melee attack, which works fantastic. The problem is if say you want to switch to a shoulder charge ability on the Titan. The shoulder charge ability on the Titan doesn't proc unless you're sprinting. You have to sprint for like I think it's like 0.6 seconds. And then it'll trigger, and then you can do the shoulder charge. The Titan has one for every subclass. And if you have it set up to where you would use your powered melee regardless of your distance to a target, it just shuts off your melee if you have a shoulder charge equipped. Like, you just don't get it. You don't get it unpowered, you don't get it powered. It just shuts it off. So one of the things I was going to do with the paddles is try to separate my powered melee and my regular melee, so that way no matter what class I'm using, I have it.
Okay, yeah, I sent you the link for it.
All right, I'll pull it up.
So, yeah, it's in the Microsoft Store. It's called Xbox Accessories. And literally, you plug up your controller, open it up, it sees your controller. You can remap. You can create different profiles for each different setting on the controller.
Okay.
Or excuse me, each different profile on the controller.
The one thing though that I was kind of curious about is can I basically add a 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th button to the controller? Or can I use it as like a key map for a keyboard?
I don't think you can do it for a key map for a keyboard.
Okay.
Because
I'll play around with it.
Yeah, because when you connect the controller to the computer, it sees it as a controller. It doesn't see it kind of like a keyboard.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting because I'm noticing because I've been using controllers for shooters for the last few years, and basically like my hand-eye coordination for mouse and keyboard shooting is gone. And so like I've been trying to practice and get better with it, but I was like, I prefer the movement on a first-person shooter with a controller. You cannot top the movement on a controller in an FPS. But the aiming is better with mouse and keyboard because it's point and click.
See, and that's actually something else I was looking into. So there's this thing that you can get. I forgot the name of it, but it's pretty much like a claw, and it's got like the different buttons for your fingers, but it has an analog stick for movement. So if you can get that and accompany it with the mouse,
A little bit of best of both worlds.
exactly.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I was looking into that before myself. I don't know if there's enough buttons on that. It depends on which one you get. But,
There's plenty because
you need.
There's one if you bring your finger down, there's one button. If you push your finger down, there's one button. If you flick your finger up, there's another button. It's
Yeah, because you need.
each finger's got 3 buttons to it.
Yeah, because you need 18 buttons to play Destiny.
Too many.
Because you have. And multiple of your buttons are multi-mapped. So, you got your triggers for aiming and shooting. You got grenade and melee. You've got your D-pad for your emotes. Then you have your L3, R3 for finishers and sprinting. Then you got your jump button, your multi-jump button, reloads, weapon swap, and then, your... Was it X or B or circle for crouching, sliding, and class ability? So it's like I wanted to break some of those down so I can actually like hotkey them a little bit easier. I just could get better at using a mouse and keyboard, but
I mean, honestly, I think if you do the claw, because I think the claw, the one that I saw had about that many buttons. And then, especially if you for aiming and shooting, you can always use right click on the mouse to aim, and then left click. Shoot.
And I do that too, but yeah, Mimic, I'd be down for that. The Wolverine Origins game in Unreal 5. That Origins game was good.
Yes, it was.
Brutal. Loved it. Anyway, all right, anybody else got anything to talk about, bitch about, complain about, excited about something?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, hope you all had a good time. We will catch you. Whoa, will we be here next week?
I don't know what is next week.
I'm
Memorial
good. Yeah, it's Memorial Weekend. Like, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm always available.
I think I should be here. Yeah.
Let me touch base with you.
Yeah.
Let me get back to you.
I'll let you know by Wednesday.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thursday.
All right, just let me know.
Saturday.
Like, I'll be good to come out here and just at least chat. While drink water.
Friggin' wheel man. Friggin' wheel man.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate. I like it.
Bro, I'm gonna get friggin' every friggin' time Wheelman and the group gets together when I'm streaming. I have hydrate on my Twitch, and one day I ended up with like 15 hydrates in my chat. Like, talk about getting waterboarded on stream.
Damn.
Here you go, Wheelman. Mother sucker.
All right. Anyway, thank you all for coming out. Hope you had a good time. We will possibly catch you next week. Keep an eye on the Facebook for I'll update it if we're not going to do a show. If anything, I might just hop on here just so I can increase the time streaming.